What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here. If you guys haven't seen the previous episode, check this out. What? 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 What?
I have more than one. Didn't you notice?
What in the fuck? That was without a doubt the most shocking moment in this entire show. And I've seen a lot of shocking moments. This definitely takes the cake because this was a moment nobody saw coming. Like, not even obviously Nagisa and obviously not the viewers. Nobody could have saw this moment coming with this character. Like, it just came the hell out of nowhere. The scene on how it was done, it was really nicely done. It had the music still playing in the background, and then just all of a sudden, this just started happening on screen, and you're just wondering, like, what? Basically how I said it. Now, in this episode and however long this arc is going to go on for, I don't even know. I can't give an answer to you guys. I have no idea what is even going to happen in this episode when freaking this, I don't even want to call her Kaede anymore. What do I even call her now? Her other name? I don't know. I don't know what is going to be the kind of conclusion of this and how things are going to go about. I have no idea, but the fact of the matter is we are getting straight into this episode and we are going to see how in the hell things are going to go about with this whole situation, Kaede versus Koro Sensei. I never thought I'd say that, but the fact of the matter is this is happening now. It is going to get crazy, and hopefully now we will get to see more of what happened back then with Koro Sensei's backstory. That was one thing that I also said in the last episode, where I do like that this reveal is tied into what happened with her sister and Koro Sensei. The scenes that we have been seeing for all the past episodes and everything, we just been seeing bits and pieces, but we never knew what exactly happened and how that led up to it. And we still don't know the entire reason on what even happened in that facility. So hopefully maybe in this episode or even in the next, we will find out what happened, and maybe this will change going forward with Kaede and whatever the hell else happens with Kaede. I have no idea. I am gonna shut the hell up so we can get straight into this episode. It is gonna get crazy, and it is gonna get crazy fast. But if you guys are new to the channel and you guys like my reaction, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you guys be notified and release those videos, make sure to smash that notification bell. But with that being said, let's get right into the episode.
Stop it, Kayano! This is insane! If you think I care, you're wrong.
She was gone, dude.
This is the real Kayano, not the character.
She's been in boss battle mode for maybe 15 seconds.
Maybe Ichida can maybe help her in this situation. I have no idea.
She's that far gone.
Yeah. When she gets those crazy eyes, good luck.
Another few minutes of this.
Dead.
She's dead.
I love the score, though.
Kill you! Murderer! Kill you! Kill you! Koro-sensei,
But realistically, he's hearing her say she wants to be saved. Oh, the new opening! And the final opening in the show. This opening is very beautiful, very colorful. It may also probably reveal some spoilers about Koro Sensei's thing. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, man. We've come a long way with watching this show. For the past year, we've been watching this show. And it is finally going to end in the next couple weeks. This show says it has the best, one of the best series finales. Let's see it. Oh my God.
But if he does, he won't be the only one.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their classmates, so to say.
Well, we just stand here while her life's being eaten away like this?
What is Nagisa maybe gonna think?
Koro-sensei?
Just a face now? Sorry, partial clone. I'm afraid Kayano's attacks aren't leaving me a lot of wiggle room. Believe me, it's all I can do to project an afterimage of this.
True.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Come on.
Must be removed ASAP. They're putting out this infernal heat at tremendous cost to her body.
Yeah, and the result of that, she'll be dead in however many minutes.
Don't act quickly. They'll sap her life force and kill the poor girl. Talking her down isn't an option as it was with Itana.
Yeah, no.
We simply don't have the time.
It's completely different.
So, what do we do?
The only thing we can. I'll have to pull him out as we fight.
Oh.
I have to let her hit my most vulnerable spot, the area beneath my thigh, my heart. Should she completely destroy it, death is certain.
Damn, and she knows that too.
If she feels as though she's done me in, her tentacles will be satisfied.
Yeah.
One of you must exploit that tiny window of opportunity to make Kayano forget her bloodlust.
Which is gonna happen.
By any means necessary. Whatever it takes to
Any
get her mind
means,
off
it's gonna have to be
assassination.
everybody, but maybe hopefully
Alas,
Nagisa.
it's the only thing I can't do.
I mean, the tentacles would be on your heart the whole time, right? Wouldn't you die before we could get them off of her?
Ugh.
I might be able to postpone the moment of death long enough to regenerate.
Postpone.
But optimistically, the odds are 50-50.
Then no!
Don't despair. The possibility of E-Class not being allowed to graduate is far worse than
We
the
gotta do
prospect of
everything we
rising
can.
up.
We gotta take some risk in order to do it. And there that goes.
The collapse stunner? Her
No.
mental frequency's too out of whack. I'd never find an opening.
What do you do in this
Best to just
situation?
ignore me. Knives? Guns?
We gotta do something that I think we haven't
We don't
done
wanna hurt
before.
her. Hold on. There's that one killer move.
What killer move? I'm wondering what it is. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, shit!
Gotcha.
Oh, God.
I made a promise to your sister.
Oh, God.
Forgive me. I'm not letting you out of my grasp.
So he did make that promise. Nagisa? What in the world is he gonna do? Whoa! What? What? They all got the why!
Let me say it, Kayano. That this was all an act.
The last thing I ever would have thought.
I won't let you say the only thing you cared about was revenge.
Well, damn. This is yo.
Will this do? Please say yes.
Well done, Nagisa. They'll come out with ease.
Wow. Never would have thought. Well, damn. And we are not even halfway through the episode. Holy shit.
Is she alright? Is this over now?
I think so.
Wow.
The important thing is that she get plenty of rest.
Yeah.
Now that
They got all that shit on camera.
Don't make it a thing. I was distracting her from her bloodlust, that's all. I'll apologize to her when she wakes up, so.
Bruh.
15 hits on a 10-second kiss is nothing.
I remember that moment.
I'm disappointed.
15 hits?
If you're gonna kiss, get in there like there's no tomorrow. Go big or go home. You could have
Bruh.
pulled off a minimum of 40 hits.
Damn.
My upper limit's around 25.
Bro, why are we talking about this shit? We gotta focus.
It's a red letter day if I get to 20.
Jesus. Can we focus on him?
I'm fine. It'll just take a little while for my heart to fully recover.
Ugh.
I realize you're waiting for an explanation, but please, indulge me with your patience a bit longer.
You'll get... Who the is that? Knew
Stop
it.
playing the deathbed angle.
Knew it.
You've clearly recouped enough to
Who's
die.
the other dude?
Pathetic little twit. For someone so willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of retribution, you'd think she'd have managed something a little...
I
more
wonder
than
what
this.
else Shiro has in his little
The monster
inventory.
monster.
Who else does he have to go up
How many
against him?
would-be assassins have you sent away empty-handed in the past year? Well, there are still at least 2 you haven't.
Oh, he revealed himself.
And I will be the last. Yes, the one from whom you stole everything. To whom in the end you will give your life.
Yo.
So it is you. I thought I recognized that twisted genius. This, boys and girls, is Yanagisawa.
Nagisawa.
Come, 2.0. March is upon us, and with it a perfect end to an accursed life.
What the hell?
What's
That dude
with
is
that?
tall. There is so much we're getting revealed. Oh, she's conscious.
So you're back? At first I was driven by bloodlust. But the more time I spent with Koro-sensei, the less and less it seemed to matter. I started to think, what's his story? What about him don't I know?
Mm-hmm.
Should I hold off killing him till I get the whole picture?
Mm-hmm.
But about that time, the tentacles took control.
She could only hold for so long.
Assassination's been about self-discovery for you, while I've spent the past year secretly obsessed with revenge.
Where do we go?
Kayano. It's because of you I quit feeling self-conscious about my hair.
That is
First
true.
time we met, you pretty much called it out, and look at me now, right?
Till this very day.
Like you said, Goro-sensei's name. You're the one who gave it to him, remember? Maybe you were just playing a role. Okay, fine. Doesn't mean it wasn't a part of you or that our friendship was based on a lie.
Yeah.
We all wear masks from time to time. We're all different on the inside than on the out.
One of the craziest things I've
Still
seen in
a
this
real
show.
you. Here's the deal. Goro-sensei owes us an explanation. As a class.
Yep.
None of us expects him to be a saint. We know he doesn't always do the right thing. But as a class, let's hear his story.
Maybe it was an accident. We don't know till when we find out right now.
Thanks.
Damn.
It's nice to finally be real.
It's nice to finally be real.
What's done is done. As long as you tell us the truth, we'll accept it.
Oh boy.
Thank you. I'd hoped to never revisit this chapter of my life.
Here, all these episodes, man. Here we go.
I have little choice.
Here we go.
Trust is vital to me. You see, children, this class represents my first go as a teacher.
Yeah.
But all things considered, I think it's fair to assert I've more than risen to the challenge. After all, I am a gifted improviser.
Then, you mean?
Yes. Until 2 years ago, I was the assassin known as the Reaper. And that's not all.
What?
Whether you kill me or not, come March, I'm doomed. Either I go alone, or I take the Earth with me. That's the only aspect of your future assassinating me can change.
True. Definitely. Holy shit. Can we see more backstory now?
We wanted his story. He delivered. These were his memories of being human.
Oh man, here we go.
A child of the slums, he knew only ugliness and degradation. Life taught him that he could only rely on three things.
There he is.
Skill, money, and death. When the number of his victims reached 1,000, fittingly, rumor christened him the Reaper.
Yeah, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say at the end because I know it links. I won't say anything
Watch how
now.
you handle this one. Assume he can kill you regardless of setting or apparent disadvantage. Of course, it's hard to imagine a more disadvantageous setting for him than this.
Look at him.
Listen closely, guinea pig. You may have been the Reaper out there, and here you're a specimen. Your daily routine is going to be very unpleasant.
Wow, we're finally seeing everything.
Wow, that's a shock. You don't look like a ruthless
Is
killer.
that her?
Look, ma'am, I won't do anything. Can you just get me out of here, please?
Wow.
Sorry, it's just that I've developed an intense allergy to being murdered.
I like her. She can be useful.
Useful. It's so weird hearing his voice in a human form.
What's with the shirt?
What the fuck?
I'm Agri Nakamura. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He's had that thing.
Take a little while to relax. I'll check your vitals in a few.
God, it's crazy that he was
Nice
the
shirt.
Reaper.
It's even dorkier than the last
It's even
one.
dorkier.
Huh? Oh, come on. I'm just trying to add a little
I
color
love
to
her
your life. I thought
personality,
you'd
though.
appreciate
Like her
it.
personality and how she presents herself. I love that.
Wish I'd known that before I fell in love with this brand. Ugh, I guess my students aren't the only ones who think it's lame.
Hmm?
Students.
Students.
Marguerite! Is there any reason a simple data check takes so long?
I'm sorry, Kotaro. We were just...
Oh!
If your dolt of a father weren't one of my core subcontractors, it'd be you on the other side of the glass. You owe me. I let you slide on the connubial duties, but here I
She's still
expect
smiling
professionalism.
as she's getting fucking abused.
The chief ambition of Yanagisawa's research was to generate organic antimatter. To
Mhm.
that end, he would stop at nothing. He spliced the particle acceleration cycle necessary for antimatter into the life cycle of a cell, effectively priming the cell's engine and infusing it with astonishing power.
Ugh.
Lots to get to on the checklist today. Best get started if I don't want to get smacked around.
I take it that's a frequent worry for you.
Oh, yeah.
Can't
Can't let
wow.
the sense get knocked out
She's
of me.
so
There'd
positive.
be nothing to pass on to my class.
But it's because of the class that she probably remains
Damn it,
that.
woman, why must you try my patience?
I was just getting started, dear.
Put those clerical skills to use. Or have I overestimated your capacity for basic grunt work? You have one job. Learn to do it.
Whoa! He knocked him out with that? Holy shit!
What did you do? Mr. Reaper, you...
He's just immobilized, ma'am. Relax. You have a classroom to think about, right?
Wow. I love
After
that.
3 months in that dreadful place, the teacher and the killer were as open with each other as old friends.
Damn, and now that's how they started making a
Quadratic
bond.
Equations? Might I suggest you dress them up a little? Never go too easy on college prep school students.
Huh? The mercenary giving career advice to the educator? You know, I'm starting to think you're better suited to my teaching gig than me.
Well, I could definitely play the part if the job called for it. But,
Definitely.
I'm not cut out for the real thing.
Huh?
Believe it or not, I had a protege once. He betrayed me. How do you think I wound up in this place?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It looks as though you'll be passing.
Yeah! I had a feeling.
Don't worry, though.
Your name will live in infamy.
Had a feeling. Yep. Damn. Damn,
How
damn.
can I be so blind?
I love how this is adding up. This is great.
Gauged his progress in minute detail.
I was expecting we would see the new Reaper right now.
He wanted to be seen. He wanted your approval. Everything he did was just to get your attention. Believe me.
But I watched the boy like a hawk. Everyone wants attention. That's the key to winning them over.
Yeah. God! Damn it.
Time's over, guinea pig. Back to work. On the table, please. We have some tests to
The
run.
day that this freaking building blows the hell up, I can't wait to see what happens.
I hate to think of the havoc he'll cause when he decides he's had enough.
Oh, if he tries to escape, taking Augury hostage will be the linchpin of his strategy.
Huh?
Come now, you didn't suppose I gave her this job out of the goodness of my heart.
Wow.
She's a pawn. A sacrificial lamb to gauge his mileage.
So no matter what, he was never gonna let her go. Oh, shit. Shit.
This is the reaction we anticipated. It's all right. He'll be fine.
Sure about that? That's a lot of effing blood.
Great job again today. Take a second to catch your breath and I'll take your vitals. I'll stick around so we can visit for a while.
She looked straight ahead and smiled.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet and lighthearted as
That's
ever.
all she can do. But look what she's holding on the inside.
Sounds lovely. You bring the exam questions? The legendary killer who'd never shown himself to anyone at last understood the joy of being seen.
Wow. There's a lot to go off of this. Is it still going to continue?
Little did they know, in only 2 weeks' time, the moon would become a permanent crescent.
Oh, wow. That's how we're going to end. Okay. Yeah. I got a lot to say, especially about this episode. Let's get right into it. All right, let me start this episode from the very beginning, because I wasn't expecting it to be kind of short, at least for the whole Kayano stuff. I wasn't expecting that. But at least for this, it was pretty swift and easy, if I would say. I don't know. I was almost expecting maybe more, at least for just a little bit more in this episode, at least with that aspect, like at least towards like the halfway point. Then we would have got the confession stuff. But no, this episode, mostly 3/4 of it was like the flashbacks and the whole backstory of this. And we're going to get the conclusion in the next episode, which I cannot wait for. But at least with Kayano, you got to see a lot with her, and yes, in that moment, she didn't know what to really do. She didn't know whether, like, oh, she wanted to know more about what actually happened. All she did was just see that her sister was dead on the floor and everything, and that this thing supposedly killed it. Now, the entire aspect of her just being in this class, portraying this role, it's one of the craziest things I've seen in this show, and it's one hell of a freaking character arc, man. Still, number one, no one could have saw this coming, and I'm very surprised that they still even did this with this character. Out of all the characters, you could have not seen it coming with Kaino. But my god, Nagisa being able to come in there and land it on her, you know what? I didn't really think there was going to be anything else that he would probably be able to do. Other than that, maybe. Yeah, nope, would have never expected it, but that happened, and yeah, that's basically where we kind of got to in the very end. And it looks like going forward, she's still going to be a prominent member, hopefully in the class. I did like that one line that she said, where it finally felt nice to be real. I think that's a really, really good line for the entire time, for all of these months that she's been portraying herself as Kaino instead of her real self. And I wonder who they're going to kind of refer to. Are they going to refer to as her real name, or are they going to refer to her as Kaino? We'll just have to wait and see. But the main thing for this episode, and my god, what a way they brought this in for this backstory and how it all connects, is crazy, with Koro Sensei originally being the Reaper. Crazy as hell. I could have not seen that coming whatsoever. Just even the fact that there was even more than one Reaper. I thought that the one that we've got episodes ago was the original one. I thought he just gave his own name as the Reaper, but what I was gonna say in this episode, where his backstory, the Reaper's backstory, was when Koro Sensei, if I would say, Koro Sensei killed his father back then when he was still acting as the Reaper, which we didn't know like who this person was, if he was, like they said that he was the Reaper, if he was another assassin, if it was the protege's first time seeing an assassin and seeing that and wanted to become an assassin and everything. You guys kind of know what I'm talking about, where I didn't think that Koro Sensei / that dude was the original Reaper. Like, I had no idea, and I love that they connected it in here. They showed the, like, it's going to be so confusing referring both of them as, like, Reaper and Reaper, so I'm just going to refer to the new Reaper as the protege. That we eventually got to see the protege in this episode betray Koro Sensei, and now he's stuck in this facility that we all see him in. Wow, what freaking storytelling. But the best thing, without a doubt, in this episode, just from what it means in general with Aguri's character and how much of like her personality I just love, and how much like upbeat and positive she is, especially with her. I mean, it relates with her just being a teacher in general and really caring about her students, and all the bullshit that she's been dealing with Shiro and shit, and what's actually going on and what Shiro actually plans to do with her. It's very sad, but it's really, really wholesome to see that you got this character, this assassinating monster like the Reaper / Koro Sensei, to be able to build a bond with Aguri, and to, even how he said in the very last of this episode, feel acknowledged, feel wanted, feel just feel in general. Because you got to think of how much that this dude, once again, just almost like the original, I think it was almost Irina's backstory that was a little bit similar to Koro Sensei's, where no matter what, they didn't have much. They were going through so much shit and where they were from, and it was almost eerily similar. So to see the fact on how much like these two just kind of like nicely bounce off each other with what they want to do and just how they just go about certain things, it's really cool. It's gonna suck for the next episode when Aguri eventually dies, but we're gonna see what else is gonna happen. How is Shiro gonna come out of this? I have no idea. We're gonna see how he's gonna get that freaking scar that we've seen. There's just a lot of questions going into it. This episode, really one hell of a way for a part 1 of this backstory, and finally that we're getting it. It's great to finally see, because this is honestly kind of living up for how much they are tying into this and how much great long-term storytelling that this is. Once again, you guys know how much I love long-term storytelling, and this is doing every single bit of it. So with that being said, we are getting straight into the next episode. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you guys are excited for the rest of Assassination Classroom and you guys like the channel, let's subscribe, comment down below, and as always, my name is Omzy and I am out.